we're stupid. Is UCR ratchet? We see rejects, F-boys and ABGs and ABBs. Story time. You see Riverside. Action! Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in my Riverside house. What I'm going to be doing today is addressing the UCR stereotype. What I did was ask my Instagram followers to submit any stereotypes they believe were true. I'll be addressing whether I personally think it is true or false. One of the suggestions that I got was that the people at UCR are dumb or that like we're stupid. I wouldn't say that is necessarily true. UCR is still UC, although it is an easier one compared to others to get into. There's obviously going to be like the studious people, the party people, and the people who are just there to be there for the college experience. You don't know, they might be smarter than you, or they just might have chose not to try as hard in high school. UCR can also stand for UC Ravers or UC Riverside. The popular rave culture is pretty high in UCR. There are a lot of people who enjoy EDM, which is why they go to rave. I think the rave culture is really popular, especially in our generations now. I'm pretty sure it doesn't apply just to UCR. I'm pretty sure all UCs have people who rave. It can be fairly expensive. I do agree that the rave culture at UCR is pretty high compared to other schools. Is UCR filled with a lot of ABGs and ABBs? If you guys don't know what that stands for, ABGs are Asian baby girls and ABBs are Asian baby boys, stereotyping certain traits. So for ABGs, it would be like long eyelashes, wearing like a lot of makeup, and going to raves, drinking boba, wearing brand names, stuff like that. And for ABBs, it'd be like having the cross earrings, you know, having a fade haircut, wearing hypebeast clothing. UCR does have a lot of people with that certain characteristics. UCR is actually pretty diverse. Everyone there is pretty good looking if you are an ABG or ABB. Does UCR stand for UC rejected? The answer is partly true. Definitely not. You know, I was admitted into like community college. I did not want to go to UCSC or Cal State. I wanted to go to a UC. Coming here, I honestly don't regret it at all. I love it here and I don't plan on transferring. I agree that UCR is a relatively easier school to get into. Definitely is not true for everyone. I know a lot of people who take into consideration the financial aid given to them or like the majors provided. Is UCR ratchet? My answer is yes and no. For the most part, UCR is pretty safe. Being on campus, there's a lot of people. We also have UCPD, a police station right on campus. There are well-known issues that do happen around UCR. Recently, a couple days ago, there was a shooting incident that happened near campus. Different things happen like that every now and then. There's also a lot of maybe homeless people, I would say. Story time. We had an imposter maintenance worker who would go to different apartments and claim that they had to inspect the rooms and housing situation, whatever. And he was like dressed up, he stole some type of maintenance clothing, and he had like a clipboard and looked really official. And basically he would go into people's houses and he would like either rob them, I don't remember the story, but either rob them or like do something to the students living in the house. You have like various situations like that where people tend to do like crackhead things. Personally for me, I do feel pretty safe at UCR. I currently live in a gated community near UCR, which is another reason why I feel like really safe in my house here with my housemates. And we also have like security patrolling. If you guys want to see what my house looks like with my house tour, go ahead and check out my most recent YouTube video. We have a lot of like fraternities and sororities. I definitely do agree. We do have a lot of clubs, sororities, fraternities here on campus. Even frats and sororities that are underground, we still tend to keep tradition and have them exist secretly. Networking and socializing with people during college is really important. A lot of people look for extracurriculars and clubs, sororities, fraternities to meet new people and find new friends because that's really important during college. Does UCR have a big party culture? Yes. Am I a part of it? No. I think parties at UCR are fairly big, not only frats and sororities, but this also applies to clubs and different extracurricular groups as well. Since people live in houses, it's a lot easier for them to throw parties and invite people over. A lot of opportunities, I would say, to go out and party. People also throw parties as a way of making money, so they do charge admission for the alcohol. College can sometimes be fairly stressful, so people do seek out to parties to whether stress relief leave, or whether to celebrate like the end of midterms or finals. Next one is UCR the middle of nowhere? UCR is in the IE, the Inland Empire. It is very hot over here. If you don't like the hot weather, then this school might not be for you. We're not close to like any beaches. Most people would go towards like hiking. So we have like Mount Rubidoux or Graffiti Falls. It's not in the middle of nowhere. We do have a lot of food places and malls. There's Moreno Valley Mall right next to us, Tyler Mall right next to us as well. No, how would I get 7 leaves? Duh, that's right. UCR has so many boba places. We actually currently have a lot. We have Charity, we have Boba Tea House, we have Cha to O, we have 10 Rins, we have 7 Leaves, we have Ding Tea, we have Tasty, we have basically almost everything you can think of in SoCal. So this is one that my roommate from freshman year of college submitted. His name is Richard. He said that CHAS majors are big chillin', which I think is super funny. CHAS stands for the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences. They are known for having it predominantly easy compared to other majors and other colleges we have at UCR. I just thought it was funny that my roommate wanted to call CHAS out. I would say it is partially true that it is easier. I feel like a lot of CHAS majors are more using their creativity side, logical thinking rather than critical thinking, and difficult formulas and sciences. Is UCR a commuter school? Yes, I think UCR actually has a lot of commuters on campus. We even have our own commuters lounge where people who don't have on-campus housing can stay and relax if they have big gaps throughout the day. My P-bro suggested, does everyone there listen to EDM? That is definitely not true. UCR throws a big concert. Each concert has a different type of genre, so therefore a lot of students are exposed to a variety of music cultures. Just because raving culture and EDM is really popular, it definitely does not apply to everyone. Is UCR not as prestigious as other schools? Definitely yes, I would agree that UCR is easier to get into compared to other UCs. When you get your degree, they're all going to be the same University of California degree. Honestly, in my opinion, the type of UC doesn't matter. What primarily matters during college is, like everyone says, which is cliche, it's what you make out of it. So it's whether you take the opportunities provided by your school. It's all going to depend on what work you want to do and what efforts you want to put out. That is going to sum up all the UCR assumptions and stereotypes that a lot of my followers on Instagram had. If you didn't subscribe already, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you guys have any more questions regarding UCR, you can go ahead and drop it in the comments below and I can reply to any questions that you guys have. Maybe I should do a giveaway for my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, whoever is my 100th like will get free boba on me. And whoever is my 1000th like will get free boiling point on me.